Hello out there, and welcome back to Paper Trails. I'm Eric with Perspective Gaming, and we are continuing on to Act 2 of heading into our college while folding papers on an adventure. Oh hey, who's that? I don't know, but she's scaring off the frogs. Hey, we need those for Grandma's frog tea. Ugh. Okay. Cool. Glad to know tutorial. Thank you. But I need to head back here because I'm... What was our... I had a button that showed the flip side. It's been so long. I am at about mid-semester, which is obviously one of the busiest times for being a teacher. So it's been a while. It's been like probably 2 weeks since I really got a chance to sit down and map and play and record and all that stuff. Oh, it's just other click. All right. So forgive me if it's been a while and I'm kind of stupid. I'm always a little stupid. Okay. So we just go up here. Nope. Huh. Been a while since I've had to use my brain. Oh, that's... Oh no, we can be on the wrong side of the paper now. Oh, that's gonna make things weird. Can I just... Oh. Oh no, I've condemned them to the wrong side of the paper eternal. They're trapped in an eternal trap. Okay, so we need to get there to get this one. Alright. That's very easy. Nope. Ah! Hope everybody is having... Oh, no, I can't because it needs to be attached to that. That's much less easy than previously anticipated. Huh. Hope you guys are doing well this roughly spring break-ish when we record the as I record this, and we'll probably be up going tomorrow. I'm doing very badly at this. Okay, so if that gets covered, we can't do anything with it, but I can. This is probably not what we need to do, but it's an option. So I'll mess about. I have been trying to take it easy, but I also, the way I teach, I tend to let my kiddos have all of the break to themselves without them needing to do extra like papers or homework for me, which means that I end up having to do a lot of grading over break, which is okay because at least I'm not also teaching. Boy, my brain is just off. But it just means I'm busy, which is fine. Nothing wrong with being busy. Is that even going to line up properly? Don't worry about that, Eric. Just get to the other side for now. There we go. Now that we're being less stupid. Not stupid, just less stupid. Hi, Willow. I'm recording right now. You know this is a bad time. I love my cat, but she's very bad at reading like things like emotions and when people are working. I've had better and worse cats at that. She is a worse cat at that. Well, I wanted to see. Yeah, that's where you're going to have to do that. So you're going to have to come back from this side, which is fine. That's not too bad. Underside here. Okay, so lots of corner work we're doing. Boop. There we go. We're getting our brain turned back on. Although I don't know what to do about this fruit. Aha! Got the key. We can come back over here and get that gummy. We got that gummy! 5 here in the swamp. Alright. Back over to the lock. Whoop. Click. And here we go. I'm nervous about this getting any harder than it already is because it's going badly. Okay, so we can... But we can't do anything with it there because we have to push. We have to push. Okay. I wanted the corner. There we go. Okay. So if we... There's nowhere we can put it, though, other than that. So that's unfortunate. Because we could do that and have a path there, but we can't do a lot with the rock. Can we banish the rock? No, we cannot banish the rock to the other space. We can only banish the children to the other space. Oh, and there's an origami. I almost missed that. We can get that gami. Whoa, whoa. Weird physics, that. Okay. So we want to do this. So we can get over here. Then we want to do... Nope, not you. This corner. So that we can do this. Can I get that gami? No. Not from there, I can't. Okay. We're getting cleaner. I can tell the brain is awakening. I am very curious to see where this story sort of heads. Because I've heard good stuff, but it seems so simple so far. I've just, like, got to go to... school. Okay, so we've got to get the rock over here. Let's go get the... Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the plants. Huh. There we go. Got it. Actually, it's very good table manners. Will croak if you squeeze them too tight. Okay. We got the origami, which is always nice. What can we do with this corner now that we're a little farther? I think, unfortunately, I need to get all the way back to the beginning. Because I think I needed to put this guy on this at some point. Which I don't even remember how I got here, honestly. See, but I need to be able to get here. Okay. So if we push you onto there, bring you over here, move you up, not quite there, I don't think. No, I do need to move you there, otherwise I can't leave. Pull you over. I can just do that. And now I can just head back the way I came. Okay. Easy. Zoop over here. Grab the rock. Pull this over here. And we got it. What a cool concept for a game, Gan. Okay, we do not have to worry about getting some origami here. Oh, we do need to figure out how to push two buttons at once. Not too bad so far. Move that there. We can cycle around and push you on there. Hopefully that's all we need to do with you. Get that back. What can I do with you? This here, I can move this there, and I can step on here, move, grab and pull. And good. All right, let's go. Making some lightning fast progress. Now that the brain is more awake than it once were. Whoa, what is that? Looks like a Triffid. Don't get too close. Oh no, Triffids. Do they shoot? Do they spit poison and kill? They eat frogs and little boys. Not girls though, we're too tough. Wouldn't eat me, I'd punch its petals off. Just watch. You know, I hear Michael Ranny was ill the day the world stood still. For those of you who are totally lost about my Triffid references, that is a I don't know if they're going for it, but I'm going for the reference to the classic movie, the horror classic, like old black and white B horror movie that is referenced in the theme song to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Because I really got hot when I saw Janet Scott fight a Triffid that spits poison and kills. And, you know, Dana Andrews said prunes gave him the runes, and passing them used lots of skills. But when worlds collide, soared George Mal to his bride. Gonna give you such terrible thrills, like a science fiction. Told you I didn't eat girls. She's all right. Ah, it stinks. Smelling out the frogs. They're leaving. No, catch them before they're gone. Okay, got another one of these. Little nasty boys. It seems like which direction it would be pointing up is a hint as to how you get it. So I would need to be able to flip it like to there, to up to here to get it. So that seems to be a hint. Can I? Oh, because it has to, it can only be stepped on while it's, okay, so it still follows the domino rules. Interesting, and that invalidates that. Okay. And passing them used lots of skills. But when worlds collide, said George Mal to his bride. I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. Nope, I didn't. Stop! Okay. Unfoldo. Okay, we need to get to there, and we're still definitely not at the point where we can diagonally yet. No. Oh, that'll work. No, we just did that step. There we go. This is a fun one. I like this one so far. And we remove that, flip this one back over, and go get the gummy. Oh. It's on a 1, though. Boop. Fop. Boop. There we go. Butterfly. Doesn't like the taste of butter. Keep them out of your... Doesn't taste like butter. Keep them out of your mouth. It also doesn't like... Do you like the taste of butter? I've never seen the Vivitch. I can just reference it. I tried to watch the Vivitch, and its soundtrack destroyed my ears because I have a sensitivity in my ears to high-pitched noise from ear infections as a child, and the soundtrack is entirely violin. Okay, so it appears this rock can't move while you stand on it, so you just have to use it that way. Was there any... No. Cool. Going great. We're going past the swamp houses now. This is... Yes, I hear you, Willow. I love you very much. Let's get over here. Is there... Nope, no more, no things on this one, so... Nope. But perhaps yes. Although that doesn't help me at all. So no. Love you. Gotta get that key. We gotta get it. We've got to get that key. Got to get that key. Gotta get that key. Gotta get that key. It's just a day for referencing a bunch of songs no one has ever heard before. That's not true. A lot of people have heard Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't think as many people have heard the Gotta Get That Name from the Rumpelstiltskin portion of the Muppet... Already did that. That's where I came from. The Muppet Greek Myths special. I think that is largely unheard of. So it's something we've got to connect with at least one of these stones. But it isn't that, because that doesn't help me get anywhere, even if I do it. Can't be anything like that. There we go. That's almost maybe something-ish. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we still need to get to the key first. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Got him. Okay. So now we need to get back over to the lock. A lot of locks and keys in this section. I can see another one right over here already. God, it's been a fast 30 minutes. Feels like I've been playing for maybe 10. Okay, very limited options on our backside on this one. Okay, I see it. We're going to have to sort of do a double interact here. That's where the complexity is going to come from. And that's Origami, which has to go that way. Which means that it has to... Oh, that's wild. Okay. So that's going to have to fold all the way over so that it touches here. But I can only do that if I'm all the way up here because it'll stop at me. So... Huh. Okay. So we can do this. Get the key. Floop this all the way over. To which I can mix that there. And that should be Origami Snake Bitey Danger Noodle. It's weird to me out that these are like in top to bottom order instead of left to right, then top to bottom. Like it's... I'm just used to reading American. So if we do this and then this, I think we should be able to just do that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so there should only be one more origami if we haven't missed any. And it feels like we're sort of vaguely approaching like a chapter break or where something should happen beyond just what we've seen. There's our last gami, and it needs to flip upside down one way or to other. Whoop. Not far enough. Huh. Not a lot of options, huh? Oh, you can't get rid of that because it would destroy that. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's all it is. That's pretty straightforward. I get all the way up here. I move all of these as far north as I can. We should have all the tools we need. Not quite, actually. Or no, we do. We do. Got it. Dog, man's best friend, postman's worst enemy. Finally, lost her in the mud. We can catch frogs in peace again. Quick, grab that one. It's big and juicy, just how Grandma likes it. Ew, gross, it's slimy. Oh, they're sealed forever in the Temple of Time. So she imprisoned me in a statue. Huh. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm glad there's no origami left yet for me to figure out. That seems like it would be tough. So I've got to get one of the boulders, presumably this one, to here. Which would be easier if I could get around to the other side where I have friends. Let's see if I can just get this out of the way first. Oh, but I need a key to get onto this one, huh? Didn't mean that. Okay. So was the key was over here, and I just didn't grab it. Because I got ahead of myself. I got ahead of myself. Okay. Let's go. Okay, now we need to get in a position where the boulder can no longer bother us. It's just out of the way long enough that we can come back and deal with it later. Interesting. Why is that there? Oh, that was why. Okay, it was just part of solving that one. Hi, Willow. My cat is trying to rub against the microphone. I hope none of you can hear that. Hi, Willow. No. You may not jump on the microphone stand. Try that again. There we go. Nice and easy. And now we just got to figure out the other one. So we can only unfold this once both of these pieces are off. So can't... Oh. Does it have something to do with that? Not really. Okay. We'll keep it in mind at least. Don't fake me out with the music and all. It's fine. I know. It's not solved yet. That's perfectly understandable. Huh. I'm not even sure that was the solution they intended, but it kind of worked. Well, no, it didn't. There we go. Okay. But that doesn't work anymore because... Huh. Thought I had it there for a second. Okay. If we... I think I misthunk this, but now I've got it. Sorry if you were yelling at your screen that I'm an idiot. I just didn't think to put it on this little bridge participle. That off of there, get that there, and we pull this back. Okay, nice and easy. Overthinking. Who could possibly overthink everything they've ever said or done to any person in their entire lives? Certainly not me. No, I missed by 1 square. Oh no, I'm stupid. Nope. Stop. There we go. Okay. Once more with feeling. Oh, let's go bother the twins. And by twins, I definitely mean older sister and younger brother. Hi. What? How'd you get through? No one's ever made it this far. You must really love scaring our frogs away.
The pair led me to a large tree reaching out of the mangroves. As I climbed into the branches, they yelled that I'd forgotten something. I looked down at their grinning faces. I was transported back. My brother Oscar and I played every day together.
Oh yeah, the brother was
Make
brought up
little
once
paper
before.
Animals, and he'd paint these amazing pictures.
Oh, I got an achievement for finding the deer in the sky.
You'd see in his eyes, he'd get lost in his paintings.
You weren't supposed to see that, I guess.
And then, one day, he just disappeared. It was like he slipped through the cracks of the world, right in front of me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Anyway, sounds like another storm's rolling in.
So the brother has similar powers that
I read
we
there
do.
should be a village north of these trees. If we hurry, we might be able to make it before sunrise.
Who's we? right. And that is another act done and dusted. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you don't mind that this is a quieter, more puzzly playthrough. I always get nervous that puzzly games are going to lose everyone's attention, but this one's really neat, and I heard good things, so I'm glad to get to it. If I have time, I will try and also get up a second video a week of something a little more action-y or horror-y to push away from just doing quiet puzzle times. But honestly, quiet times have been doing pretty well on the channel lately, so it's probably fine. Hey, you're startling the birds. I've been waiting in the rain for hours. Just for a peek at that blue-bottom buzzard. Stay over that side or you'll scare them all off. We are just ruining everybody's time. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a good one. Bye.